Greetings once again, my friends, and welcome back to, well, another WoW video that isn't Tale of Drakfu or Dungeons and Drakfus or anything like that. This is the first of many videos where we're going to be covering the Battle for Azeroth feature, Allied Races. And we're going to start things off on the Horde side, so you'll notice I'm not playing our buddy Drakfu. He hasn't unlocked him. And in fact, this is actually a druid that I'm going to be working on with a couple of friends on the Horde side, so that's going to be more appropriate. And yeah, we're going to start things off with the Horde Allied Races, because technically they're a little bit easier to obtain, and that's how we're going to do this. We're actually going to unlock them based on how difficult they are to be able to get. So the first thing we're going to start off with is the Highmountain Tauren, which, in my opinion, the other ones have a certain level of difficulty, but the Highmountain Tauren, if you don't have this, then you probably haven't been playing Legion, because it's stupidly easy to be able to get. All you have to do is finish up the Highmountain storyline and get the achievement Ain't No Mountain High Enough, as well as become exalted with the Highmountain Tribes, which, if you've been playing from the beginning of Legion, you should already have by now. And unfortunately, I'm having to click on my druid forms right now, because unfortunately LVUI is a little bit bugged, it looks like, and they still haven't fixed that issue. But yeah, that's the purpose of this. We're going to go into the Allied Races, and then eventually we're going to go into the beta and check out the Allied Races there, and even go into the intro scenarios for both Alliance and Horde, which are needed to be able to unlock those Allied Races. So let's start things off with the Highmountain Tauren, and all you have to do, since I'm doing this for the very first time, is go into the Orgrimmar Embassy. Stormwind also has one, and let's go ahead and have a little bit of a cutscene here, since we've been summoned by... Actually, let's go ahead and read the dialogue before I walk in. So, the Horde's selfless leadership in the war against the Legion has left our ranks depleted. Our enemy, let's see, our enemy slaver at the thought, of stealing what is ours. We will not let them. I've authorized the building of an embassy in Orgrimmar. From it, we will win others to our cause. Meet me there at once. So we need to meet with War Chief Sylvanas Windrunner, and let's go ahead and meet up with her.
Leaders of the Horde, I summoned you here, along with one of our greatest champions, because our enemies are gathering their strength. The Alliance is scouring the far corners of Azeroth in search of every advantage against us. We must do the same.
The fate of
War
Azeroth
is coming.
rests
We
in
need
your
fresh
hands.
blood added to the ranks of the Horde. What say you?
War Chief, the Tauren of Highmountain fought boldly alongside us in our campaign against the Burning Legion, just as our ancestors did long ago. I have invited their leaders to a great feast in Mulgore. This could be a chance to bring them to our side.
That would be, actually, yes.
Simple people, but strong. They would be a boon on the battlefield.
I, too, have a suggestion, War Chief. The Sindori have maintained diplomatic ties with the Nightborn, since we helped liberate Suramar from the Legion. The Regent Lord and I agree that our kingdoms have much in common. We believe the Nightborn would make valuable allies.
Even without the Nightwell, Suramar holds vast arcane resources. A most useful arrow added to my quiver. Each option would have its uses. I believe our champion knows both these peoples. Which potential ally do you suggest we pursue first?
Okay, so that basically kind of starts things up, and we could turn this in. If hopefully you were able to hear that. That's actually really low. Let me see if I can fix that really fast. Jiminy Crisps. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay. My bad, guys. I'll fix this on the fly. This is usually how high I keep it for Tale of Drakfu. Come on. There we go. So hopefully you were able to hear that. If not, I'll see if I can turn it up just a little bit so you can hear it. Here we go. So let's go ahead and turn this in.
State your business to your war chief.
Drakrud. Now we can begin. Okay, for some reason
We will bring the Alliance to its knees.
Tell you what, I will be right back, guys. Okay, now that I've fixed a few things, let's go ahead and do this.
Our work is just beginning.
Drakrud. Now we can begin. We're just gonna go with Drak from here on in. So choice of allies. Bane Bloodhoof and Lady Leodrin have come to suggest potential allies to fortify our ranks. Each of them knows what is needed to keep the Horde strong. You have proven to be a formidable champion, Drak. I put it to you to choose which course we should pursue first. Hear what they have to say and make your decision. Tell me your choice and we will proceed with our plan to strengthen the Horde. Okay,
All
so
will serve the Horde.
at that point we could choose to either pursue Lady Leodrin, who would help us out with the Nightborn, or go with Bane Bloodhoof, who is trying to appease the Highmountain Tauren. So, really quick, I'm just going to click on some of this stuff and see what it does. So, the Highmountain Tauren. The Tauren of Highmountain are devoted to the spirits of the earth, river, and sky. After ages spent protecting their sacred mountain, they are now ready to venture out into the world beyond the Broken Isles. And I think that's the heritage armor that you can get with them. So you only get the heritage armor if you level up your character from 1, or I think it starts at 1 or I think 20 maybe, where they start to current cap. So you don't get it unless you've done that. Oh, and actually here are the racial. So you have Bull Rush, charge forward, knocking down your enemies. Rugged Tenacity, reducing damage from incoming attacks. Increasing versatility with Mountaineer. Waste Not, Want Not, chance to gather additional meat and fish. That's helpful. Pride of Ironhorn, increases mining skill and speed. Oh, yes. That's actually really helpful. And then you could also pick the Nightborn. The Nightborn of Suramar spent millennia isolated behind an arcane barrier. Slowly transformed by the magic of the Nightwell, these proud, noble elves now seek to reclaim their place in Azeroth. And their racials are Arcane Pulse, damage and snare nearby enemies. Cantrips, summon a flying book that acts as a mailbox. That's helpful. Magical Affinity, increases magical damage. Arcane Resistance, resistant to arcane damage. And Ancient History, increases inscription skill. That's actually really helpful. But like I said, for this video, we are going with the Highmountain Tauren. So let's go ahead and talk to Bane.
I am Bane, High Chieftain of the Tauren.
We share much with the Highmountain Tauren. It is my belief that they would make ideal allies in the time to come. What do we know about the or actually, I can't do the Drakfu voice with this guy, so what do we know about the Highmountain Tauren? And there you go. So you just get this.
You are ready.
Okay, so choose an ally to pursue. I'm guessing we just kind of make our choice with the war chief. So let's go ahead and do that.
Well, and you will be rewarded.
Here we go. I am ready to pursue our next ally.
The lifeblood of Azeroth belongs to the Horde.
Oh, and actually we have another one. Let's see. The Tauren tribes of Highmountain united to drive the Burning Legion from their lands. Bane Bloodhoof believes their strength and nobility would be a boon to the might of the Horde. And then the Nightborn Elves. After emerging from the millennia of isolation, the Nightborn of Suramar seek to rejoin the world. Lady Leodrin advises that the Horde would benefit from an alliance with these ancient elves. So we're going to pick the Highmountain Tauren. There you go.
There will be a new future for the Horde.
I have come to value your wisdom, Drak. The choice you make today will strengthen the Horde. There you go. And so our first quest so we actually can now go through a string of quests that is unique and only here for a limited time. And at that point, as soon as you complete it, you get a unique mount. And I think there are some pets along the way too, so you want to make sure to get those too. Let's go ahead and pick up our first quest from Bane Bloodhoof.
If we are to survive.
So a feast for our kin. We have planned a great feast to welcome the Highmountain Tauren to Thunderbluff. It will be their first visit to the lands of Kalimdor. I have been exchanging missives with their chieftain. I look forward to meeting her. Will you join us in Mulgore? It would be good for them to see a familiar face that aided their fight against the Legion.
Earth Mother,
Yes, it would.
watch over
How about
you.
Champion join you for your feast in Thunderbluff? By the time dessert is served, I want their oath of loyalty to the Horde.
It shall
Well, that's
be
a lot to
so,
ask.
War Chief.
Okay, so we are now on our
This
way.
way.
Oh, come on. Ah, there we go. This is really beginning to bug me because for some reason my LVUI has a bug right now where my stance bar doesn't work as if I'm a druid. Driving me nuts. Okay, so in the meantime, I think we just gotta fly on down to Thunder Bluff. I do technically have that. I just gotta find it. Where is it? There it is. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a quick magicka while we fly over to Thunder Bluff. Okay, guys, we are back, and off in the distance, you can see the Tauren capital of Thunder Bluff. I haven't really shown this off in the videos that I have done, but it's actually one of the more serene capital cities that you can visit, and part of that is because of the vast plains of Mulgore. Unfortunately, we're coming in on a rainy day. That doesn't help. Now, we're also going to be trying a little bit of an experiment here that I failed to mention. So again, this is a brand spanking new character. It's actually a freshly boosted 110. And so at that point, I don't have a whole lot of gear to my name. We're going to see, I've heard it boasted that you can take these quests on at that kind of gear level. We're going to see if that's true. Because if not, I'm going to have a little bit of trouble, and that's going to suck. But here we are in Thunder Bluff, and oh, a lot of fireworks are going off, probably celebrating our defeating of the Legion. Yay! So let's go ahead and meet up with Chieftain Bane Bloodhoof, who should be meeting up with High Chieftain Mela Highmountain. So that should be helpful. And here we are. There's Mela Highmountain. Hello, Mela.
I am Mela.
Good to see you.
I stand as High Chieftain.
Good to see you, Mela. In fact, Drakfu's working with you right now. And let's go ahead and turn this in with Bane.
Much we can learn from the
Welcome,
Highmountain
Drak.
tribes.
Mela speaks of you as a trusted ally. Your presence will surely help convince her of the merits of joining the Horde. Yes. Because all you have to do is do it on one character, and thankfully I've done all of the requirements on my main. So there you go. Well, okay. So what do I do from here? I didn't get the next quest. Dang it. What the heck? Do I just come out here? Oh no. Did I already break it? What the heck, man?
I should never have left the mountain.
Oh, Spirit Walker.
Have weakened. He will be ours.
What dark
The heck?
force grips you?
I know this power all too well. Champion, we need your help.
Okay, that was abrupt, probably because of lag or whatever. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and take the next quest.
Azeroth rests in your hands.
So, Shadow over Thunder Bluff. A dark force has descended upon us. I refuse to believe that the High Mountain are behind it. The cacophony out there is disturbingly familiar. Could it be? No. The minions of the old gods are attacking. We must fight for Thunder Bluff, Drak. Oh, yes, we should. Let's take care of them, man. Oh, do we have additional quests? No, we don't. Bane. You got my back? Okay, let's do this thing. And already, yeah, things are not looking good. Whoa! Fortunately, I don't have any charges, so let's see if we can get Bane back over here. Shadows of Uul. How do you actually say his name? It was like Ulgineth? Dark Tendril! Uh-oh. Hold on. I need to turn my auto loop back on. There we go. Shadows of Uul. No, I don't want to talk to you, Bane. Ah! We've got to save people. Okay, let's take care of the Dark Tendrils.
We will drive your shadow from Mulgore. We will drive your shadow from Mulgore.
Yes, we will. Now, I'm technically doing this as Guardian just because I feel comfortable playing that. I'm doing fairly competent damage, so I'm okay with it. Okay, so... Oh, there's another Shadow of Uul. Let's bring it over here. Let's just gather up a bunch of these guys. Because with all these Tauren, it shouldn't be that difficult to finish up this quest. There we go. I'm just gonna get loud. No, screw you! Okay. We still have one more Dark Tendril that we haven't found. There it is. Hi there, buddy. Let's do some extra damage here. There we go. 9, 12, 10. There you go. Yep, there you go. Poor Spirit Walker Ebonhorn. I didn't even realize he was there. Man, he was having such a problem. Let's talk to Bane. The old gods
of the Tauren.
Takes a while for him to get it out. The old gods are known for subversion and duplicity. To attack so brazenly, whatever they seek, they want it badly. Dark forces. The old gods have inflicted one of their faceless ones upon Thunder Bluff. The fiend desecrates my people's city. We must fight together to rid this place of such filth. I believe that destroying this herald will drive our enemies from Mulgore. May our weapons strike true, Drak. Yes. So Ki Telek? I am not even sure if I'm saying that right, but that's okay. Oh, crap, and I knew I was forgetting something. I need my Stampeding Roar. What the heck, man? Where are you? Okay, I'm gonna bypass these guys and see if we can just go right to the end guy. Oh, he's down there. Okay. Well, let's go down this way then. Boom. Where is he? He's supposed to be in this area. I do not see him. Oh, wait. Is that him? Yes, it is. Okay, come on. We'll drag our tourists. Ah, there we go! I just barely got the credit. I ninja'd in, and I took the credit, and it was mine. And I gotta remember, I don't have all the legendaries and everything like that I have on my regular druid. Crap. There we go. Almost dead, almost dead. There we go. Okay, so really quick, I'm just gonna loot the guy. Nope, can't loot him. Bane! Oh! I know you want to save your people, but I gotta turn in a quest. Okay, so turn this in.
There is much we can learn from
A
the
fine
Highmountain.
kill, Drak. My people can clean up from here. Return to Highmountain. Spirit Walker Ebonhorn remains in great danger. He and Mela have returned to Highmountain, but I believe they still need our aid. Let us journey to Thunder Totem and do whatever we can to mend Ebonhorn. Perhaps our deeds will strengthen the bond between our people.
Earth Mother, watch over you.
I feel kind of bad. I actually wonder if we missed some dialogue in there. Okay, so we need to go to Thunder Totem. That's not going to be too hard, so let me just get on the ground really quick. And let's go ahead and... Why do I not have my Dalaran Heartstone ready? I don't! This is a new character, can you tell? So, boom. Here's hoping we don't have to do the manual flying to Thunder Totem. We can just go. Go, 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 go. Do we have the flight path at the very least? And I have no problem just flying right now because I have the talent. So, boom. Yes, we can go to Thunder Totem. So, quick magic cut while we fly over to Thunder Totem. Okay, so we are here in Thunder Totem, the capital of the Highmountain tribes. It's funny to be here when even the Tale of Drakfu isn't necessarily done in here, or in the Highmountain storyline, but you guys get this as kind of a free spoiler, so don't worry about it too much. I'm really just trying to kill time for this dang elevator to come back. Thank you. It's like the one thing that's the most annoying to me about about Thunder Totem is most of the quests are done in this internal the Chieftain's Hall, and so you're subject to these dang elevators. Unless you want to go all the way down the old-fashioned way. Okay, so let's go ahead and check in on Mela as well as Spirit Walker Ebonhorn, who is not doing very well right now. I wonder if because of he's the fact that, spoiler alert, he's a black dragon, I wonder if the old gods did something to him in that regard. Oh, jeez, he is not doing well. Okay,
now
Mela.
Now that we stand united, we turn our eyes to the Legion.
Ebonhorn has spoken of ancient wards that must be maintained in Highmountain, wards that hold back a greater darkness. This may be tied to the evil that grips him now. We must hope that Spirit Walker Greysky can tell us more.
Highmountain stands.
And this is Spirit Walker Greysky.
Defend against the darkness.
So, Dark Tales. Spirit Walker Ebonhorn is stable for now. He once told me of the wards he maintains against the old gods. He placed them at key locations around this mountain, but kept them hidden from mortal eyes, even my own. Incapacitated like this, his wards cannot hold back the evil ones. No doubt this is the reason for their attack. To find the wards, we must enter the echoes of Ebonhorn's past and commune with the spirits we find there. Meet me in Riverbend, Drak. It is there our search begins.
Together,
Okay.
we are Highmountain.
So, we need to head over to Riverbend. That's not too hard. Let's go ahead and do just that. Can I travel form in here? No, I cannot. So, we gotta go kitty. We gotta go kitty so we can get out of here quicker. Thankfully, we're just right on the way to Riverbend. And like I said, I'm not going to worry about not flying in this one. This isn't Tale of Drakfu, people. I am able to fly. So Riverbend over this way. Thankfully, it's not too far off. And now we must venture into the past to find all of the wards that Spirit Walker Ebonhorn put in place against the old gods. That's handy.
It's gonna take you.
Okay, so here's Spirit Walker Grey Sky.
The river provides.
The spirits hold many truths, Drak. Walking in their footsteps may reveal the locations of Ebonhorn's wards. Okay? Walking in their footsteps. Spirit walkers maintain balance between the world of the living and the spirit realm. We can travel into the memories of the dead to glean clues about the past. But he's not dead. The wards Ebonhorn maintained were placed long ago by heroes who fought the darkness. By walking in their footsteps, we may locate the wards and restore them. Oh, okay, now I see your point. Igrul, the Drogbar known as the Scalebane, was a true friend to Holm Highmountain. Use the waters of vision to enter his memories and find where he placed the first ward. Okay? Time for us to go on a little bit of a spirit journey. Whoa! Let's see, I have Lion Slide, and then I also have Rockfall. Okay, so we need to take care of... Ooh, okay. Well, everything looks peaceful for now. Although I'm worried that we'll have something to attack in the next little bit. Does any of these increase my speed? Probably not. Oh, and speaking of, here we go, a Shadow Lurker. Ah, boom! Screw you! Oh, no, that's a jump. Okay. I'll use that. Thank you. There we go. Whee! Bonk! That's helpful. So let's go in here. Jeez. I would never want to meet this guy on a bad day. Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's freaking satisfying to be able to do this kind of damage, but... Woo! I think somebody's mad. Do that. Boom! Boom! Jeez! Okay, so we just need to kill off the remaining Shadow of Uul. And we're almost done with it. That's the sad part. Okay. Smack.
Your defiance means death.
Did the old gods make the Drogbar? Huh. Okay, well, I have a feeling we're gonna need to go up this ramp, so let's just go ahead and do it. Huh, that's interesting to know. Makes me wonder when they were made, but okay. See if we can just keep a firm... Oh, this is gonna get bad. Whee! Bonk! This is gonna be the most fun thing that I do in this quest, is just... Let's go. Whee! Bonk! Okay, so we need to place the first ward. I don't even know if that was established in the Legion story, that the Drogbar were created by the old gods. That's interesting. Okay, so let's put down the Bitestone ward. So now we know where it is. Now we know. And the spirit journey is done. In other words, we're coming down. All right, let's turn this in. I am pleased you were able to place the first ward. We are one step closer to saving Ebonhorn, but this mention of the darkness is unsettling. It is a monster spoken of in our myths and folklore, tales told around campfires to spook the young. Could these stories be based in truth? We've been figuring this out for a while now. Shadow of the Sepulchre. Ebonhorn spoke of another ward safeguarding the lands of the Skyhorn tribe. Somewhere close to the Sepulchre of the Sky, he said. It was there that this darkness once manifested. Meet me there, Drak. I will show you how to walk in the memories of a great Skyhorn hero. Okay. So a lot of this is just basically running some errands, but I'm okay with that, because at least, you know, it's putting you in the world. And thankfully, the Skyhorn tribe is not that far off. It's not too bad. Like, I'm not necessarily criticizing this concept, but I mean, it is gonna kind of annoy a few people because these just feel like errand boy quests or fetch quests. I'm liking it though. I like the fact that it's giving a little bit more life to the Broken Isles as well as to other parts of the world. Which, you know, I loved Legion for doing. I hope Battle for Azeroth continues to do that, even though the focus is on Kultiras and Zendalar. Here we go. Now, as an added bonus, as soon as all of the allied races are done, and I'm hoping that in the beta we'll get access to Kultirans and Zandalari trolls, I'm also going to be doing a...
the nesting grounds of our eagle ally.
Thank you, Lasan. We know. Thank you. I'm also going to be doing at the end, basically kind of an overview of whom I think should be allied races. So you're going to get a little bit of a Drak blogs on possible classes for them, as well as what races I think could actually be really cool allied races in Battle for Azeroth. So now that we're here in Skyhorn, I might as well just grab the flight path while I'm here, because I don't have it yet. And where is Spirit Walker Gray Sky? He's around here somewhere. Oh, I'm getting stuck on trees! I can fly, I promise. Don't revoke my license. Okay, into this tent, and here we go again.
What has the wind brought?
The next ward is nearby. I can sense it. Yes. Minions of the Darkness. Onia Skyhorn was a legendary chieftain of her tribe. Though she crossed over to the spirit realm long ago, her presence is still felt all around us. Ebonhorn told me that Onea placed a ward here to protect the people she cared for so deeply. Perhaps from the specter of the darkness. Use the water of vision to journey into her echoes. Worry not that this ritual might disturb her rest. A hero like Onea would relish a chance to aid us in the present.
Ride the
All right.
winds.
And boom! Let's go ahead and go on another journey! Whee! Let's see, we got Fury of the Phoenix and Cyclonic Vortex. Okay. Screw you. Whee! That's actually pretty cool. So we just need to slay some dark spirits. That's not too hard. All right, and boom! We're already 8 there. 9. Whee! Yeah, these guys are stupidly strong. Okay, 11 out of 12. There we go, 12 out of 12. And now we need to kill off 6 shadowy tendrils. Of course we gotta go into the cave. Well, let's be done with it then. Thankfully she's a hunter and I can just fire off at a distance. That'll be cool. Yay. Blow. I don't know what that was, but hope you guys enjoyed it. 5 out of 6. And Shadow of the Darkness slain. So we probably need to go in here. Yep. And the Shadow of the Darkness is just a recycled Thundarian model. It's okay, though. Let's go ahead and use the Whirlwinds. Help us do a little bit of extra damage. More wind! I want more wind! 20%! No! You will die by my hand!
The sky shall serve my masters. You will become the shadow that darkens the skies.
Interesting. So we need to place the Sepulchre Ward. Let's do just that. Place it. And boom! It's almost like we did it ourselves. I think he said there were 3. Also, Warcraft. It's probably just 3. Okay, let's turn it in.
Defend this world together.
The shadows of the spirit realm grow stronger. I fear they may soon pierce the veil into our reality. I pray restoring the wards will set things right. Holmes Mountain. We have made progress of reactivating the wards, but more must be done. I sense Ebonhorn's struggle. Though he fights with all his strength, he is slipping away. Should this darkness emerge into our realm, I fear our friend will be lost. Ebonhorn spoke of another ward somewhere within Snowblind Mesa. Meet me there so that I might guide you along another journey into the memories of the past.
Remember the Earth Mother's lessons.
Okay, so... Ow! Dang it. Because I got attacked.
For Candle King!
Oh, screw you. Okay, so I'm gonna get out of here really quick, and then we should be okay. No, I don't care about your Candle King. I should have knew this was gonna happen. Just my luck. Okay. Hopefully now... Come on, get me out of combat. There we go. So now, let's go ahead and do this. All you gotta do is just go over this mountain to Snowblind Mesa. And we continue on in this quest. I'm kind of surprised we haven't hit a scenario by this point. Seems like this would be a perfect time for a scenario. Okay. That's the way they called it. Maybe the other ones have scenarios and this one doesn't? I don't know. But we are officially in Snowblind Mesa, so all we gotta do is find Spirit Walker Gray Sky. Because we need to fix what ails Spirit Walker Ebonhorn. Try and say that 3 times fast, by the way. Ah, here we go, and there's his Juju. You sense it, Drak. Such strength, such courage. The echo of Highmountain spirit is all around us. Okay, Servants of the Darkness. The heroes of the High Mountains past placed wards to protect our land from the insidious old gods. The deeds of these noble champions kept us safe for thousands of years. We must not fail their memory. Highmountain himself placed the ward here at Snowblind Mesa. It must be reactivated for us to have any hope of saving Ebonhorn. Enter the echo of Holm's spirit, and let his courage lead you to the location of this ward. Go ahead and do it. Boom! And now we are Highmountain once again. Oh, and it looks like he has the exact same mechanics. Yes, I heard something shouting from across the stream. What? I don't... Wait, yes, I hear it too. Report to Thunder Totem, Warbrave. I will find out what is happening. Okay. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's Drogbar. No! Are the old gods responsible for Drogbar? Or not necessarily the creation, but also their turning? Nah, screw you. We need to take care of these Necrodark Defilers. There we go. Whee! We might as well have some fun while we're doing all this. I did not get to have that much fun when doing the whole memories, so I might as well have some fun here. Okay, we still need these Necrodark Defilers. Oh, but the further you go down... There we go, 8 out of 10. Get over here, or I'll come to you! There we go, that's 10. Necrog the Dark Speaker. And it looks like he's just a... Nope, he is somewhere in here. Oh, is he up the path? He could be. Okay, well. That never gets old. So helpful to do. And there he is. So yeah, it's Drogbar. I wonder if these are intended corrupted ones. So let's go and take him out. Screw you guys! Oh geez, that was not intended. There we go.
Nothing compared to our power. Surrender.
I'm afraid I can't do that because we need to place some snowmane wards. Up here is where we place it. So here we go. For Ebonhorn. There we go. We have our last ward placed. I think. Okay, back here. Hone battled the Necrodark? There are so many tall tales attributed to Hone that I assume those Drogbar to be just another story. It is clear they serve the darkness. A troubling discovery, but there's no time to dwell on it now. Alright, how fares Ebonhorn? 3 of the ancient wards are restored. The mountain is not yet secure, but we may have done enough to break Ebonhorn free of the shadows gripping him. Let us return to Thunder Totem and see how he fares. Hopefully, Ebonhorn can tell us more about what is happening with the Necrodark and the insidious master they serve. Okay?
The whispers. They have stopped. Thank you, champion. Gray Sky.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that they're not whispering to you. That's helpful. All right, so we got to head back to Thunder Totem and talk to Ebonhorn. Not too bad. Not too hard to do. Because Thunder Totem is literally right next to Snowblind Mesa. Oh, I don't care about World Quest right now. Can I dive? Dive! 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 Yay! I made it. Oh, I made it! Yeah, baby. Okay, so head back up here to talk to Ebonhorn. And Bane's here. Yay! Well, Bane was probably here before. I am myself again, Drak. You and Grey Sky have freed me from the grasp of the old gods. Had I remained in that state for much longer, I would have been lost. Yes, you would have. And here's Mela.
We shall reclaim the hammer
Curse of the Necrodark.
and our lands.
It is clear that the old gods have long sought to control Highmountain. Their covetous desires speak to the power of this land and the strength of the spirits that echo through its peaks and valleys. They will not take our sacred mountain, Drak, not while I draw breath. With the Highmountain tribes united and with Bane Bloodhoof at our side, we will defeat the darkness once and for all. Come, let us take back the summit from the forces that would corrupt it.
Together,
Okay?
we
Long ago,
are
the
Highmountain.
old gods sought to claim Highmountain. Their campaign was led by a terrible creature of nightmare, Ulganeth the Darkness. Huln gathered heroes from among the tribes. They fought against Ulganeth's servants, the Necrodark. But the forces of Shadow were too great to overcome. So Huln devised another plan. Wards were placed to lock away the old god's influence. Though the general survived, Ulganeth's essence was trapped.
All
Okay.
this time, the Necrodark have been lurking in the shadows, waiting to call forth their master.
Indeed. And when I left the mountain to visit Mulgore, the wards weakened just enough to let the darkness seep through.
Interesting.
The last ward was placed at Highmountain Summit. That is where we must go. Just as Huln stood with his allies, so we must band together.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. So it's time for us to go like a party and go to Highmountain Summit. So let's just go ahead and get out of here really fast so that we can get flying. Whee! Thankfully, dash lasts quite a bit. And now that we have that, Oh, come on. I am outside. There we go. Okay, so Highmountain Summit. Where are we going for it? I'm going to follow the arrow, at least for the moment. Things get a little confusing around Thunder Totem, since for some reason Thunder Totem has its own map, and you have to wait until you're outside of it before you can actually see the rest of the Highmountain map. Oh boy, this is actually going to be a little bit of a flight. That should be okay, though. I'll admit, I kind of like the story. I like the fact that the old gods were kind of a threat back in Highmountain as well, so that Holm actually dealt with them and the Legion. That's pretty cool. And here we are back into the peak of Highmountain. I haven't necessarily shown this to you guys in the Tale of Drakfu, but this is technically a place where you can go for a side quest. I think we'll show it off. I'm not sure. Not too many quests actually lead up to the summit of Highmountain. And right below us is Ironhorn Enclave, which is a flight path. Yep. This is where we're going, because I can already see the tentacles. Alright, let's meet up with Ebonhorn. Oh, Bane, sorry.
I am Bane, High Chieftain of the Tauren.
Mela charged ahead with Ebonhorn. Now they're cut off from the rest of us. This is bad, Drak. Yes, it is. Ice and Shadow. We took down one of the Necrodark. Ebonhorn found that it held a shard of ice infused with shadow essence. Perhaps the villains are using these shards as a kind of talisman. I suggest you deprive them of their trinkets. I know little of such magics, but it seemed that Ebonhorn had a use for them in mind.
For the Horde.
Okay, and we also have Jail giving us a quest.
Provides.
Whispers of the Darkness. Before our arrival, many of our own came to neutralize the threat here. They did not know what they were walking into. Our people are now suffering from the Whispers. The old gods seek to corrupt them and turn them against their own. Wake them from their stupor. Free them from the Whispers any way you can. We can definitely do that. All right, so it's time to get to work, everybody. Boom! Let's kill off these Necrodark. Take your little trinkets. Oh, that's interesting. A lot of so their weaponry looks like it's from the Nightmare, which would be another old god-esque raid that happened in this expansion. There we go. 20. That's gonna take a while. We'll probably get this done first. My mind must get away from this place. Yes, you should. I'm just gonna keep this going. I'm doing adequate damage, but it is gonna take a while to get these things killed. Makes me really wish I could do this on my main. But he is Horde, or he is Alliance, so that doesn't work. Boom. Okay, so that's 2 out of 6. Oh, cool. These Shadow Ice shards can be gotten from all these guys. So let's do that. Ah, no, I don't even care. There we go. This will help things out quite a bit. Now I can play this like a tank. A tank that does DPS. Yeah, I know. That's unlikely. No matter how many times Blizzard tells me that will never be the case. I will always do subpar DPS because I'm basically a stat stick. Oh. Oh no, this one succumbed. Oh no. I'm sorry, Mela. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. And now she serves the Necrodark. I'll screw you. I wish I had more forms to be able to change between, but unfortunately, the artifact forms that I have on my druid are not unlockable on other druids. And you don't get anything from them. That's not helpful. Okay, we might as well grab this guy. And while I'm working on him, there we go. Oh no! It killed him! The heck, man? Almost there. take care of the Shadow Lurker. I should technically be more worried about the fact they're cursing me. I'm not, though. 14 out of 20. Oh, cool. There's going to be 2 in here. That'll be my 6. As long as one of them doesn't corrupt, then I'll be fine. Oh. The Whispers, they were driving me mad. Yes, that's kind of the point, dude. Let's get back up here. Yay! Whee! Just gonna grab as many of these guys as possible. Oh, jeez! Well, that didn't work out so well. I mean, it worked out, but it didn't work out so well. Go nuts, Drak! Rip them apart! Rip them a new hole! And now we play like a tank, where we get our active mitigation going, and... Whee! Is that all of it? Yes, so now we have all of these. Let's get these back over to Bane and Jail. If that's what you do. I'm not even sure. Here we go. Looks like we're turning him in with Spirit Walker Ebonhorn.
Greetings, outsider.
So, Ice and Shadow. Did you find more of the shards? Yes, we did! Oh, jeez, and there you go, Drakfu voice. Perfect timing, Drak. These shards will prove very useful in what I'm about to do. Okay, Whispers of the Darkness. Well done, Drak. If left unchecked, the Whispers can turn even the best of friends against one another. The final ward. The Necrodark are readying their ritual to give physical form to the darkness. They've sealed themselves inside and barred our way. The shards you brought me should provide the means to bring down the barrier. Once it's done, we have to act quickly. We must restore the final ward before the darkness can manifest. Do not hesitate. The fate of Highmountain itself hangs in the balance.
May the ancestors watch over you.
So let's do that. Hey, Necrodark, get your butts over here! You can now die right over here. That would be very nice. Oh, great, more Shadow Lurkers. Oh, that's okay. I'll just rip you guys a new hole. I'm alright with doing that. Whee! Isn't this fun, everybody? There we go. Okay, final ward placed.
Whoa! Failed. The darkness rises, and Highmountain shall fall.
Ah, crap. We're usually too late in World of Warcraft.
The High Chieftain.
We failed. The ward is shattered. I sense the darkness rising. The darkness. For thousands of years, the darkness was held at bay. The ward stood protecting Highmountain. Now they are gone, and evil is free once more. The darkness that haunted our dreams, that even the kobolds speak of only in frightened whispers, has come. Ulganeth, herald of the old gods, paves the way for his masters. Unless we stand together and defeat him, all is lost. You must hold nothing back, champion. None of us can.
Spirits guide you.
All right, so we need to face Ulganeth. I'm just going to go ahead and follow Ebonhorn, because he probably knows where he's going. Here we go.
This belongs to us, mortals. You will soon become vessels for this world's true power.
This just got really creepy. Oh, Abyssian! Yay! Ebonhorn is here!
Do not stand alone.
No, they
Together,
don't.
We will banish your darkness.
We will indeed. Let's get to work. Dude, look at that sky dome.
Your kind always bends to prosper.
Oh, that's interesting. He brings up Neltharion to an uncorrupted Abyssian. Well, good luck with that, buddy. And Mela and Bane have joined the fight. Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna keep on looking up at that sky dome. Holy crap, guys, look at that. That is pure void right there. And then we have some planets off in the distance that are corrupted. That's a thing of beauty right there. It's not that I'm not paying attention. It's that, well, we pretty much have this in the bag. I'm just waiting for him to go to 0. Come on. Oh, he's down to 25. Oh no, it's almost like I'm not even having an issue with you anymore. 15%. This boss be dying. Be dying a very harsh and painful death. Oh! There was a spirit totem there and I didn't use it. Oh well. We're still winning. There we go. Yay, we win! And the Sky Dome has returned to normal.
I did
Awesome.
not realize that I had invited a dragon to feast with us at Thunderbluff. Had I known, I might have set a bigger table.
Only Mela and our champion knew my secret before. Now, I entrust it to you as well, Chieftain.
I see no reason for anyone else to know, Spirit Walker. Let it be a matter kept between friends.
Exactly. That's the best way to be able to look at it. All right, so let's go ahead and follow them up. And come up here to Mela. Even though they're technically running up here. Oh, there you go. They disappeared.
All of Highmountain stands with you, champion.
I cannot put into words how much you have done for us this day, or how grateful I am to have you as an ally. You have our thanks, hero. You have my thanks. I owe you a great debt for this.
Our tribe. Today was very nearly a dark day for Azeroth. Had Ulganeth's plan succeeded, we all would have been made into servants of the old gods, including Ebonhorn.
I shudder at the thought, Mela. Without the swift action of Bane and this champion, all would have been lost.
Bane Bloodhoof, you have demonstrated courage, honor, and loyalty. I believe it is time for your people and mine to renew our bonds of kinship. If you will have us, the Tauren of Highmountain would be proud to join your horde.
The Horde will be honored to welcome you. Let us travel to Orgrimmar and share the good news with our war chief.
All right,
The
so let's go
fate
into
of
the
Azeroth
Together
rests
we
in
are the
your
Horde.
hands.
What began with a simple feast led to a battle against an ancient evil seeking to consume the world. My kind of day. Your deeds have helped secure an alliance between Orgrimmar and Highmountain. These Tauren will make a valuable addition to the Horde. The war chief will be pleased. Alright, so we return to Orgrimmar and speak with the war chief at the Orgrimmar Embassy. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and speed things up because we have the dollar on Hearthstone and we also have portals, so boom! And it looks like with this, we wrap up the quest line. And we can officially welcome the Highmountain Tauren into the Horde. So, boom. Ah, dang it. Took me out of my form. There we go. So now we just need to head back to the Orgrimmar Embassy and officially accept the Highmountain Tauren into the Horde, where they will help with the securing of the continent of Kalimdor, because in Battle for Azeroth, it's basically where the Eastern Kingdoms are Alliance grounds, and Kalimdor is strictly Horde. So that'll be interesting how they pull that off. Boom, Orgrimmar Embassy.
Greetings,
Hi, War Chief.
champion.
It seems we have secured a new ally. You have done well. The Highmountain Tauren are famed for their prowess in battle. I look forward to the pummeling they will unleash upon the Alliance.
We will
And
finish
boom.
what is
Sylvanas
ours.
Windrunner, I present Chieftain Mela Highmountain.
What have you to say, chieftain?
War Chief, the strength and courage of the Horde has been demonstrated by Bane Bloodhoof, as well as your champion. From this day forth, Highmountain vows to stand with you against all foes.
I accept your oath of loyalty. The Horde offers its protection. and expects your obedience.
For the Horde!
For the Horde!
For the Horde.
So a logical course of action. Let's go ahead and
trust
accept this
you will
one.
not waste my time.
Okay, so this is basically just leading into the Nightborn. But there you go, we have the Highmountain Tauren on our side. Okay, so I've just barely cut myself off. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the future, as I am recording this a couple of days later. So I've got a little bit of bad news. When BlizzCon happened, they actually kind of gave the impression that there was going to be an unlock quest, as well as kind of a starting zone to be able to get these going. That's not necessarily how the allied races work. So I'm going to go ahead and just start up a brand new character and show you what you do get on the tail end of this video, and then that's pretty much going to be it. Like, I thought I was going to be able to get 2 videos each. Not so much. We're going to be able to get 1, and that'll do. So let's go ahead and do a new character, because you guys can see my buddy Drak over here. Let's go ahead and you just click on the allied races. Now, the other 3 are not available to me because I have a Highmountain Tauren. And since it's going to be my character, and eventually I am going to try and earn the heritage armor for it, I'm going to go ahead and create a Tauren Shaman. And this is going to be brand spanking new. You can do a class trial at 100, which is just basically a boost. But we're going to do... So basically all allied races start off at level 20 and have to make their way through the world. So let's go ahead and start the customization. I'll try and show off at least as much as I can to you guys. Let's see. So this is kind of the desired skin color that I wanted, but you can go black, you can go straight, kind of, I was going to say, crap, I don't remember what they're called, like paint horses kind of thing. You have light brown and then you have dark brown. I'm going to go dark brown for this guy, and in fact, I'm also going to name him right now, and it is Drak Windfury. Because I'm going to be playing him in the meantime. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually do like a live stream or 2 when I'm playing on this character or the others and show you guys how they work. Let's go ahead and grab the... So these are the kind of the faces that you can get. Some with big snouts, some with not. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. I really liked it when I saw it initially. Now, with the horn style, you can go really big horn, or you can go medium-sized horn, or you can go really small. I'm just going to go ahead and grab this one. This one was actually really cool to me. And then the horn color is basically whether or not you get tattoos on it, and I want the tattoos. I think they're cool. So, facial hair. Now, I'm actually not going to go facial hair. I never liked any of the facial hair designs that Taurens get. But here are the facial hairs that you can get. Big old beard with a bit of a ponytail, a little ponytail. You can get the ornate stuff. And in fact, actually, you know what? I might get that, because that's actually really good. Kind of tribalistic kind of look for a Highmountain Tauren, and then a tattoo style. So basically, what you get is the exact same tattoo style, but in 3 different colors. So you can get this design, you can get this, and you can get this, and this is in red, and then you can get it in green, and you can get it in blue. Or you can just go straight bear. I'm actually going to go with blue. Or actually, no, I'm going to go with red. Red feels really good to me for Highmountain Tauren, so boom! We now have Drak Windfury. You get the high mountain kind of backdrop, and here is the starting cutscene that you get. Here we go. Takes forever to load, though. It's okay. You can do it. You can do it. I'm not magic cutting. No, you don't deserve that. You could do better. There you go, Blue Bar. Come on. Come on. Music is already faded out. Here we go.
High mountain stands. These words speak of more than earth and stone. They tell the history of our people, enduring hardship and conflict to unite against common foes. The time has come for you to venture beyond our sacred peaks. Walk the path that home took so very long ago, and bring honor to the name High Mountain.
So I will admit that I do like the narration that happens, because I don't think the WoW narration guy is around anymore, sadly, but I do like how they did that. The only downside of it is that you start off at level 20, and I would have really liked to have seen a really invested starting zone and kind of go into the culture like you do with everybody else. So it's a little bit of a complaint, I'll be honest, but let's go ahead and get things going. Get things into my usual setup here. There we go. And this is pretty much all you do, so I'll go ahead and take this quest.
We do not often allow outsiders in our lands.
So Mela Highmountain is giving us a quest for the Horde. A new age dawns upon Highmountain, Drak. After centuries apart, the bond with our kin from Kalimdor has been reforged, and in the fight to save our land, we found new friends among the people of the Horde. To show the strength we bring to our allies, brave Tauren like you must heed the call of adventure. You have been invited to Orgrimmar. Meet with the ambassador at Warchief's embassy. Then begin your journey across Azeroth. Earth Mother be with you, Drak. Alright, so...
Highmountain stands. For many ages, our people have called the Broken Isles home. We know little about the Azeroth that exists beyond our shores. It is time we changed that. Today you begin a new journey. You will be our voice in the lands beyond the mountain. Go to Orgrimmar, meet our new allies, and learn what it is they care about, what they fight for. Stay true to who you are, and should you ever miss your home, know that Highmountain is here for you. Always. My
we'll go
father
and
will be avenged.
give her a little bit of a salute as we go. All you got to do is go to this portal to Orgrimmar, and then you kind of just get thrust into the world as it is. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make a quick change here because I've played Enhancement very little as a shaman. Actually, I want to play Enhancement on a Tauren shaman because, you know, I think I can play the Butterfingers better than good old Thrall. So, okay, this is what we basically get left with. So, boom, boom. This does not sound right. Here we go. So we're just going to go ahead and get some spells here. Ah, here we go. So Storm Strike, Lava Lash. That's kind of what I thought I would get here. And then we'll also keep Lightning Bolt just in case. Flame Tongue. Yeah, we need that. But yes, I am so boring right now because I'm doing what I shouldn't be doing, which is setting up my bars in front of you guys. But I want you to be able to at least see it. So, Farsight, nah, don't really need that. Rockbiter, this does nature damage and this does fire damage. That's the thing. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, they don't give you a spare melee weapon to work with, but we'll get one as we quest along. You can also get access to Earthbind Totem. Now, we should also get access to our first talent. So we have Windsong, lash your enemy for 522 nature damage. Hot Hand, melee attacks with Flame Tongue active have a chance to make your next Lava Lash cost no Maelstrom and deal 100% increased damage. That's actually pretty cool. Increasing your agility by 8%. Whew, yeah. Those are all really good talents, actually. Okay, so let's see. Windsong, lash your enemy for 522 nature damage and enhance your weapons with wind, increasing your attack speed. So that's awesome. And then you have Hot Hand, which is basically gives you your chance to do double damage with Lava Lash. That's also really good. Okay, I have to consult a guide here. What is going to be the best thing to do here? And then Landsliding enhances your weapon, increases your agility by 8%. And I like raw stats. So, I'm totally not looking down at my phone right now. This is turning out to be kind of bad. Let me go ahead and magic cut. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry. It is completely up to your choice, and I'm just going to go ahead and go with Hot Hand because Lava Lash is going to be really helpful, and we'll mess around with it, obviously, as we go along, so that's not necessarily going to be the worst thing in the world. I also want to get this going because I want to make sure that I can go Ghost Wolf for it. Oh, I was hoping that we'd get a unique Ghost Wolf for Highmountain Tauren, but nope, you don't really. That's okay, I guess. So let's go ahead and take the portal to Orgrimmar. And we'll do this for every one of them, just so you guys can see that entrance quest and see where it recommends that you go. Okay, so all you gotta do is come and talk to Ambassador Blackguard. or Blackguard, for the Horde. Are you the new one? I'm supposed to welcome you. Here, take this letter. Blackguard lets out an exasperated sigh. So you get the Highmountain Tabard for it. You get a letter from Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, some silver, and some XP. So boom.
The young hero comes before me. I am told you show great promise. Let us hope these reports prove true. The Highmountain Tauren possess strength and courage. We will have need of such qualities in the days to come. The Horde has many rivals in this world. Some call us enemies, others call us outcasts. But we find strength in unity, and in defiance of those who would challenge our freedom. Rest assured, I will be taking note of your progress. As War Chief, I expect much of you, and I reward those who serve me well. Enough of these pleasantries. You have much to prove, hero. Wherever your path takes you, know that you fight for the Horde.
Okay, so there you go. There's your introduction with Sylvanas. Hello, so this is Stranger in a Strange Land. Hello, I'm Ambassador Blackguard. Blackguard looks down at a piece of paper in his hand. On behalf of the War Chief, I am honored to welcome you to Orgrimmar, Highmountain Tauren. Glances at you, smiles unconvincingly, then looks back at the paper. As a lifetime of adventure unfolds before you, be assured that, you know what? I've been reading the same greeting all day. Enough is enough. Talk to your emissary and find out where you can adventure. Run along.
Beware.
Alright, so basically you have to go to the War Chief's command board, which now has a new use. But first things first, I'm also going to show this off because people wanted to see it, and that is the Highmountain Elder Horn that you can get by completing the starting area. So this is basically the moose mount that you get. It is strictly a ground mount, at least to my knowledge. If it flies, I don't know. But yeah, they basically start you off at level 20 so that you have at least mounting, and you can get places quicker. Not that quick, but you can get places quicker. So let's go ahead and head over to the War Chief's command board. Okay, so now that we've done that, the War Chief needs you. Take a flyer. You can go to these 3 zones. So Stone Talon Mountains, the Alliance seeks to control more territory in Kalimdor. This cannot happen. Suit up and report to Bloodguard Aldo Rockrain in Ashenvale. The War Chief's eyes are upon you. Ashenvale, the might of Ashenvale is bearing down on our forces at the Morsharn Rampart. Repel the Night Elves and claim Ashenvale's resources for the Horde. And then Hillsbrad Foothills, the Forsaken are continuing their campaign to conquer the Eastern Kingdoms for the Horde. Assist them with their operations in Hillsbrad. So you've gotten 2 options on the Kalimdor continent. Remember, Battle for Azeroth is supposed to make Kalimdor strictly Horde and Eastern Kingdom strictly Alliance. So at that point, you have 2 options to go to someplace in Kalimdor, and these 2 you technically do together, or you can go to the Eastern Kingdoms and you can level there if you feel a little bit more comfortable in that regard. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Ashenvale because I always love going through Ashenvale. And so with that, War Chief's command Ashenvale. All able-bodied members of the Horde are hereby ordered to report to Drak at the Morsharn Rampart on the border between the Northern Barrens and Ashenvale. Aid in driving the Night Elves from the forest so that we may claim its resources for our people. To reach the Morsharn Rampart, you must take the Gold Road north from the crossroads in the Northern Barrens. Destiny calls. And this is obviously in the new world where it's kind of Legion leveling has been integrated. But that's going to be it for this video because we pretty much covered it. Once you get your start, and we will do the starting area experience and then get ported off to Orgrimmar, that's pretty much what happens. But you're already sitting pretty at level 20, so it's not too bad. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. So thank you guys so much. When we return next week, we'll be taking on the other Horde race as we take on the Nightborn. Until then, we'll see you guys next time.